Hi guys, I'm Daniel. I'm Toby or Toby. I'm a tarot reader, among other things. Uh, why I'm going to bring you this first video in English is because I think, well, first I want to practice my English, then I think my English is good enough to, uh, I don't know, bring you this material to you guys. And overall, because Alejandro is giving this, starting his classes, he's free tarot school, okay. However, the classes are in Spanish, okay. So I know that a lot of you guys do not speak Spanish, so I'm starting to do these videos, okay. Well, first, Alejandro did not use like a methodology specifically for this first class. He just like give us like general information about the tarot, okay, and general messages for you to start with this work, okay. So he said like the first step is to memorize the tarot, okay. He said like, if you do not have the cards, you could like use the internet to find the drawings, okay, because but you have to find the Camoin family tarot, okay. That's like the oldest one, let's say. And this tarot is have an anonymous author, okay. So that's why it's in that actually is really important, because all the sacred books, okay, or the sacred works are anonymous, okay. So that's very important. So you could work there, and you have to memorize. And actually, an interesting exercise is to talk to yourself, and like ask to yourself, what does this card means, okay, to me, okay. You could write it, you could just memorize it, it doesn't matter. But the thing is, you have to watch every single card and think about them. What meaning have these cards to me, okay. So you start working to yourself. Then you could find a book, start with these classes, or whatever, okay. But first you have to do like this blind exercise without a previous knowledge about the cards, okay. Then okay, then you have to know that every card is a mirror, okay. A mirror that is going to show to yourself, or to show to the person that is having the reading, uh, an aspect of himself, okay, of their selves, okay. uh, that aspect is going to be different depending on of the card, okay. So every card have a meaning, okay. But the the first structure of this meaning, of meanings, is the numerology, okay. So you have to learn the meaning of the 10 first numbers, and then it's going to be duplicated, okay, in the next stage, okay. It's going to be repeated in the in the next stage, okay. Let's say that the cards have a decimal order, okay. So it's going to be a kind of easy, because you could, well, what I did to memorize these 10 first meanings is to like memorize a story, okay, about every number. And it's like really easy, because I insist the meaning of each. She wants to play, okay. She's my cat. She's Pepper Pimienta, okay. I love her, but she's a little pain in the ass sometimes, okay. Eh, the these 10 these 10 first meanings of the numerology is start with the number 1, okay, obviously. And it's the first step, okay, like a first step. That's the meaning of the number 1, the first step, the beginning, okay. The number 2 is the accumulation, okay. Before I continue, the odd numbers, okay, the 1, the 3, the 5, the 7, and the 9 have active meanings, are almost like verbs, okay, like the first step, okay. And the pair numbers have like passive or accumulative meanings, okay, like the accumulation, okay, like passive, like resting stages, okay, like rest, advance, rest, advance, okay. That is how the meaning of the numerology works, okay. So the number 1 is the first step, the accumulation. The number 2, okay, the number 3 is the explosion, okay, of energy without a thought, okay, without reflection, okay. The 4, okay, it's the stability, like my chart, okay. I'm sorry, I'm just checking. What is she doing? Please do not throw anything, please. Come back here. No, no, no. No, no, no. Okay, the number 4 is the stability. The number 5 is the teaching, okay. The word of God, the teaching, okay. The love, okay, like the true love, but not just like uh, speaking like couples, but my true love in every aspect, okay, like I don't know, work, painting, career, I don't know what you truly love, okay. That's the number 6. Then you have like the work or the activity in the number 7, sorry. Then the 8 is the balance. The 9 is the wisdom, however, is also the crisis. And the 10 is the things that we can control, okay. And is the jump to the next level. She's actually eating my annotations. Please do not do that. Please don't do that. Yeah. Okay, so you have these 10 meanings of the numerology, okay. You start working, like memorizing the cards. Actually, you have to, well, what I did was oh, sorry, I forget about the story, but what I did to memorize the cards was trying to memorize one card by day, and actually try to do like something, I don't know, like crazy with the card, like walking with the card in my pocket and sticking them behind my cell phone, or I don't know, putting under my pillow, under my underwear, everywhere. Okay. And I don't know, slowly you are going to get used to the card. Okay. Uh, that that is you could also work with the meaning, but you have to memorize it. Okay. You already know the numerology. Okay. Somebody asked when I'm going to be ready to start like reading the cards, and Alejandro said, well, first you have to know the meaning of every card, how the tarot work and actually talk, and overall you have to be fine with yourself. Okay, you have to at least know what do you want in life and who you are, okay. um, like in a spiritual sense, okay? And then your message is going to be good enough to offer it to somebody else. Otherwise, like, still keep working with yourself, okay? um, that's actually a kind of a good advice. um, oh, okay. He talks about an aspect of the cards that actually are complementary. For example, we have the moon, and we have the complement of this in the sun. You see, these cards are at the same time complementary and at the same time opposed. Okay, and he said that like in the Tao, okay, um, in the yin yang, okay, you have this black dot in the purest white area, and you have this white dot in this ocean of blackness, okay. That actually have a purpose, okay. It do not just reject, these forces do not just reject itself, that complement uh, themselves, okay. um, this is important because the cards are going to show you the good aspects of somebody. Remember that I said that these are mirrors, and the bad aspects, okay. The wrong, um let's say the wrong parts of ourselves, okay, our wrong decisions, okay. However, the tarot is not for like discrimination. That's why you always are going to read the cards in this position, okay. Always showing the good aspects of the other person. Why? Because the other person already know, they already know about their defects, okay. You could talk about the possibility of a card. I mean, the for example, the moon also talks about the isolation, okay, and the loneliness. However, we are going to talk about the poesy of this card, because the moon is the card of poesy. We are going to talk about the inner connection, okay. These two dogs, okay, are like playing together, showing the inner values that work together, okay. This actually, this animal uh, is going to offer to the moon, okay, all the work of the ego, okay. You see, you have here like some small rocks, and those are offerings to the moon that he obtained, okay, with the work, okay. These are two countries, all again the union, and the moon have an attractive force. You have gravity, okay. That's the inner force calling us. However, this card also talks about loneliness, isolation, and actually craziness, okay. But we are not going to over thought, or making the other person to actually like feel bad about this card, because remember that they are not going to work with these cards a lot. So always the good side, and always showing like some um, like different scenarios, okay, with different decisions, and the final decision is for them, okay. You do not have to overpose yourself. I don't know how to say that, but like, you do not have to conduct the other person, or to offer them your values, okay. Your values are your values. The other person have to develop their knowledge, develop. You have here just like an interesting message for them to know, okay. but this is not an imposture. This is not a lesson. This is nothing from you to the other person. This is a message from the tarot to the other person, or from the tarot to yourself. Always work like this, okay? Otherwise it's not gonna be useful, okay? That is just manipulation, okay? That's the sorry for this, but this is the traditional gypsy reading, okay? But that's what it is, okay? Then actually Alejandro said that several times. I'm not making this out, okay? He talks about the fourth. Dude, now I'm out. What? Come on here. Come on here. Okay. So he talks about the structure of the tarot. He speaks about the four figures, the cups that are the feelings. Sorry. Let's start with the swords that are the thoughts. Then the cups that are the feelings. Then the clubs like sticks that are the sexuality, and the coins that represents the material aspect or the body. Okay. This sexual aspect also represents the creativity, okay, in catharsis and this psychological theory. Okay, then you have the four royalties: the valet, the queen, the king, and the horse. Okay, and the 22 major arcans. Okay, or the arcanos mayores. The other cards are the minor arcans or the arcanos menores. Okay, and that's the unity of the tarot. Okay, let's remember that these are not like different pieces. These are like a unity. Okay, the whole tarot is a unity. Every card works with every other card. Okay, and actually every card is related to every single other card. Okay, the 78 cards are related. They are family. They are one whole thing. Okay, that's the message. The already the four languages, the thoughts, the feelings, the desires, and the necessities. You already talked about the numerology. Okay. When you read the cards, you have to forget about yourself, but that's kind of difficult. So you could use like helps, like you could, I don't know, like have a small altar. You could meditate. You could put some music, like relaxant, relaxing music. You could, I don't know, like use some aromatherapy, whatever you want, whatever you feel like. Uh, then when you already like forget about yourself, you could start. But with practice, you just like disconnect yourself, start working. You actually talk with the cards. You just talk with the cards, and the other guy is present there. The thing is that the other person is going to um, manipulate the cards. I mean, it's going to choose and whatever. However, you just work with the cards. Okay, you have to forget about the other person. Why? Because the message is already here. Okay, that's why you do not like uh, manipulate the other person. Like you do not, yes, manipulate the other person. You work just with the message. Okay, a message that actually the other person choose. Okay, you have to be like fine with yourself to start reading to somebody else. Um, what else? Huh. Oh, okay. Uh, uh, tarot cards. The tarot cards do not choose sides. Okay, this is important. The tarot cards do not say yes or do not say no. Okay, they the cards just like show different scenarios and give you like interesting ideas to analyze in order to know what is happening. Okay. But this is not going to say you like yes, keep doing this, or no, that is wrong, stop doing this. Okay. This is important because the tarot, in the tarot is represented everything, is impossible for the tarot to choose sides because everything is within. Okay. uh, okay, that's why. I hope you guys this first video works for you. um, the two first cards that actually Alejandro talked a little was the Fool, okay, and the Magician, okay. uh, However, he did not give us like too much information. As I told you, he started with this like general idea of the tarot. He just like quickly said that the character, okay, the Fool, is the energy, or let's say the true being, and this dog, okay, this coyote, this animal here, is the ego. Okay. And the ego thinks that actually is moving the character, is moving the Fool, but it is not true. Okay. The true self is there to guide us. Okay. And the ego have to be humble and walk with the Fool, walk with the character. Okay. And that because Alejandro almost said anything about the Magician. He just said that he just worked with his hands and used the four languages in the desk, but that's it. Okay. Both cards have a lot of a a lot of more information. Okay. The analysis of the detail is like really detailed. Okay. That's why I think that Alejandro used this first class to talk in general about the tarot, and that's it. Okay. I hope you guys that this video was useful for you, and let's see you in the next one. Bye.